How's it going, guys? My name is Indy. She is Vanessa. Today we are starting on Lego set number 10295. It is the Porsche 911. It has 1,458 pieces, and it's a 911.
Yep.
Pretty accurate. So this set does come with two different 911s you can build. You can either build the 911 Turbo, like this right here, or you can build the 911 Targa, which looks like this right here on top. You can't build both. We are going to build, and it's kind of funny actually because they had to put that on here. We'll get there. We are going to build the Turbo because it has a wing and it has big rear fenders. That's important.
For speed.
Much speed. So, on the box here, as you can see, 911 logo, correct Porsche logo, nice stuff. You have the Turbo model, like I said. You have the Targa on top. With the Targa top removed, it does come with the top to actually sit on there. Shows you the wheel with actual size of the wheel, which I guess maybe feels a little smaller than I would think. Not sure. On this side, we have 911 and some stuff.
Excitement.
Very excitement. On the back here, we have the 911 Targa. You have the measurements here on the Targa, the measurements on the Turbo. They are the same, which makes sense because the only real difference you're running into is in this kind of section here, and the fenders, obviously. Then on this side here, you have just some differences it shows between the Targa and the Turbo model. A little odd though, because like you get the engine bay on both, and you get this kind of like a quarter shot on both, but then you get an interior and a front with the front open. But the front opens on this as well, so like, and this obviously has an interior. Just kind of odd, you know what I mean? But like I said, pictured models cannot be built simultaneously. I'm assuming they probably had some issues with that in the past, probably. And on this side of the box, we have the same back quarter shot here, actually, of the Turbo model, which looks so much better than the Targa does. But we also have something we don't like.
Yeah.
These guys, like, they never actually like
Here.
work.
Want me to do it?
Go for it. There you go. We have a knife. And she's gonna open that. And I'm just gonna say that Porsche is great. I love it. It is wonderful. The Turbo is always better than the Targa. If we had two of these, we'd probably build both, but we'd actually probably need three of these because I think it's on Bricklink. They have a rebrickable model of this set into a big Countach.
Oh, interesting.
Which is pretty cool. If you guys don't know, there's a site called Rebrickable, and they have kind of like alternative builds to sets that you might get. So, like I said, this one does actually have a set, like instructions basically that you buy to take one of these and turn it into a Countach, and like it looks really good actually.
Does it?
Like it actually looks really, really good. And I like that idea. You know what I mean? I also like where some things become not necessarily, you know, just using the set, but for example, that tuning garage we did, being put into like a modular fashion.
Yeah.
I do like that too. That's really nice. But if you wanted to build both these, you need two of these, and if you want the Countach as well, you gotta get a third one, which is a lot, but like, I think I don't want two. I don't really care that much about the Targa personally, so I want like the Countach and this, you know?
Yeah.
Getting some stuff out. Get our instruction book. It is just one for both. I don't know if we're gonna have like two or what, you know?
Yeah.
One, two, three, and up to 7. What is yours up to?
There's 4, 5, 8, 9, 10.
10? Alright, so we got 10 bags in here. That's not too bad. And then we have are glass panels for the rear, the front, and tires. I heard this somewhere, I don't know if it's true, but Lego is supposedly the biggest tire manufacturer in the world.
Oh, I think I heard that too.
Yeah, I'd have to look into it, but it kind of makes sense because, you know,
Yeah.
even like the small sets with their little tires and everything, that kind of counts towards it. So apparently Lego is the biggest tire manufacturer in the world.
Cute.
So that's pretty cool.
Yes.
But like I said, 10 bags. And yeah, we are going to kind of open this up, see what steps are in what place, and decide, decide who wants to build what. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. So yeah. Okay, that's going to do it for part 1. After doing some math on the number of bags, yes, we said there are 10, but you are only going to use 9, depending on which variant you build. So, good thing to note. But because of that, we are going to do kind of 3 bags every episode, and then at the end, there'll be kind of a 1, like every full time lapse, whatever.
Yeah.
But just the time lapse, so it's just kind of like chill with some time lapse and some music, you know? Yeah. But a couple things to note. Number 1, switch this real quick. In the instructions here, as with sets like this, what I really enjoy is they do give you a good deal of information. You know, just kind of about Porsche, some quotes from people, nice pictures of the cars, you know what I mean? Which is always nice. It's L Turbo. Some information, which is nice. Some stuff from the design team, which y'all can read on your own. I did like this. I haven't seen them do a kind of display of how to use the brick separator. Not that we don't know, but like it's kind of nice to have a little thing like that.
It's probably bringing in
like enthusiasts of like Porsche, not necessarily
Lego.
Yeah, I can agree with that. As you guys can kind of see here, you know, depending on which one you're building. So for example, here we're going to be using bag 8 and 9 to build the turbo. If you're building the Targa, you'll be using bag 8 and 10. And even throughout the build, actually I just know on the page we just ended on, there's a little more 911 information, which is kind of nice. As you're kind of building the car, you get all sorts of little like tidbits, which I like that. Another thing which you suggested, and I think you're right, is that's cool. The pages on this are black, which is kind of not the norm. They usually have that kind of like light blue sort of color. And we both think it is possible because all the parts are mostly white.
On the outside.
On the outside, yeah. Which is why it would be like that. But just some kind of fun stuff about that for you. This here is bags 1 through 3. We started off with the floor pan. Looks kind of nice. I'm actually kind of curious because you end up with this entire smooth section, which I guess the doors could be that long, looking at like the body shape for the 911. Yeah, that would make sense. But like, in my head, because the seats are so far back, like, it wouldn't make sense. Who knows? We'll get to it and we'll figure that out. Not a lot going on in the front yet. We have some of the nice body side paneling coming in. Let's just set down just a little better. But, so I put bag 1 and 3 together. You did bag 2. Give me some thoughts on the stuff you put together.
I had some difficulties, but that's not unusual.
No, it's not really a big deal. If I remember correctly, you put together the seat.
I did
the side paneling right here that kind of comes down at an angle.
Yeah, those weird angled pieces.
Well, it's kind of nice because like I'm realizing as we look at it in here, like they're pretty locked in with how everything like kind of sits on it, you know?
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice. And you did kind of this back where the engine's gonna go section. I put together the floor pan up here, like I said, and pretty much the rear body work is kind of where my stuff went. She kind of built the foundation for the rear body work, basically. And I did the rear bumper and stuff. Another thing to note on this set, which I'm really glad about, there are no stickers. Everything is printed, which is really nice. You get this nice Porsche printed. And even these are like clear 2x1 tiles, but they have like red continuing on them, and then you can see the orange through to kind of extend the turn signals. I did think the turn signals would be clear. I believe on the front they are. It looks like it in the picture, kind of weird that they didn't go clear back here, but, you know, whatever, it kind of is what it is. It might have been to, like, hide some stuff beneath, you know what I mean? Yeah, got the fenders on there, looks nice. I love the cute little, because they do have this nice little angled exhaust kind of coming out of here. All in all, for a first sort of, like, put together, I'm pretty happy with it so far. It hasn't been overtly complex, I'd say.
I suspect that'll change.
Do you?
Yeah, once we get back here.
I think, from what I remember when I put the F40 together, I feel like I pretty much built the engine kind of like out of the car and then just
put it in.
And just kind of plopped it in place. If I remember right, I could be wrong. It's been years.
Yeah.
And I never took that one apart like I did some of the modulars.
Yeah.
You know? So I think it'll probably go like that, maybe. We'll find out, obviously.
And we may run into some... The front will be interesting because it has the moving parts because the front opens up.
Yeah, the front does open and some other stuff. We'll kind of see how it goes. I'm looking forward to finishing it. I think it's going to be a really nice build once it's all said and done.
Yeah.
But I do kind of like that they have these kind of things, not necessarily even being targeted at like adults, but being targeted at enthusiasts of other stuff. Because like, as of recording this, the BTS set just dropped.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and I think even less than that. I think like maybe a week
Was
ago.
it March 1st or the 7th?
I don't remember what date exactly, but it just dropped recently. And it's nice actually that they're making stuff, and you know, logically from a business point, it makes perfect sense to try and bring in other markets that you wouldn't normally get. So like a 911 is a market that like my neighbor has a 911, and you know, if he got one of these, he'd probably be pretty stoked to put a 911 together and like put it next to his 911.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of nice that they're just exploring these other markets and creating these things that are, yes, a building toy, but like also giving you like information and fun historical things, pictures, and just trying to like appeal to a broader audience.
Yeah.
I think. I really enjoy that. Same with like the botanical stuff that you like, and I mean I like it too. We still have to put together.
Yeah.
We have a few sets to put together. Just a couple. There's not definitely a big backlog filling the closet.
It's fine.
And they keep coming out with more botanical stuff we need to buy.
I know.
But yeah, like I just like that they're reaching into other markets to try and like bring people in and do the thing.
Yeah.
So, so far putting together the rear has been pretty simple. Nothing too strenuous.
No.
Kind of nice. So yeah, we're gonna end it there. We'll pick this back up with bags 4 through 6.
4 through 6.
Yeah, you're sleepy.
Yeah.
It's time for bed for you. It's time for me to go play video games because you're gonna be asleep. And that's gonna do it for us, guys.
Yeah.
So, you know, feel free to click some buttons, some subscribe things, some bell things. I don't like that you have to click the bell now.
How do you feel about Porsches? Do you like 911s?
Is the fact that we're not saying Porsche frustrating to you? Because actually, even if you go to dealers, they don't know what it's technically supposed to be. Yeah.
It's whatever you make it.
Well, I'm pretty sure his name is Ferdinand Porsche, so.
Here's a Google hole. Would you have done the Targa instead of the Turbo?
If you would have done the Targa, by all means, let us know. Because we're not going to. We're probably not going to get another one of these unless we're doing the rebrickable Countach.
Yeah.
So if you do, let us know how the build goes. I like the rear glass panels. I think they're pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, let us know how it goes. Yeah. But this has big fenders, and I like fender flares, so turbo. Turbo hardtop. But yeah, so like I said, that's going to do it. Click stuff. Yes. Bells, likes, subscribes, please. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you all in the next one.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.